Welcome back, coin lovers, history hunters, and treasure seekers. In today's exciting episode, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 1996 Liberty 1-cent coin, a small piece of copper-plated history that could be hiding big value in your pocket change. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone with a jar full of pennies, this video might just help you discover a hidden gem worth real money. So stick around, because you won't believe how much this coin can be worth today. Let's take it back to 1996. The United States was thriving in the post-Cold War era, and the Denver Mint was busy striking millions of pennies for the American people. Among those was the 1996 Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty 1-cent coin. This coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the iconic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, a design by Victor David Brenner that first appeared in 1909 to honor Lincoln's 100th birthday. It includes the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1996, along with the small D mint mark just below the date, indicating it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, symbolizing unity, democracy, and freedom, three pillars of the American spirit. Look closely, and you'll even see the tiny statue of Lincoln sitting between the columns. Now, let's talk about numbers. In 1996, the Denver Mint produced a whopping 6,509,235,000 Lincoln cents. Yes, that's over 6.5 billion coins in circulation. This means the 1996 D penny is not exactly rare in terms of quantity, but don't be fooled, value isn't just about rarity. It's also about condition, errors, and collector demand. Most of these pennies were struck for everyday use, meaning they went straight into cash registers, vending machines, and people's pockets, picking up scratches, dirt, and wear along the way. But if you happen to find one in mint condition, especially with a special error, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Let's talk about the real treasure, error coins. Collectors go crazy over rare varieties, and the 1996 D Lincoln cent has a few error types that can turn a common penny into a valuable collectible. Some of the most notable errors include double die obverse, DDO, where the letters or numbers appear slightly doubled off center strike, where the image is not properly centered, die cracks or die breaks, raised lines caused by a damaged die-clipped planchet, where a piece of the coin is missing due to a cutting error. Depending on the type of error and the coin's condition, these varieties can be worth from $20 to over $1,000 or more. So, how much is the 1996 D Liberty 1 cent actually worth today? For coins in circulated condition, the value is usually around 1 cent to 10 cents, pretty standard for a coin that's still relatively modern. However, for coins in brilliant uncirculated, BU, or mint state, MS, condition, the value can increase significantly. MS60 to MS63 grades, between $1 and $5. MS64 to MS66, ranges from $7 to $25. MS67 and above, these are top-tier coins, and they can fetch $50 to $100 or more, especially if certified by PCGS or NGC. Rare error coins can reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on demand and uniqueness. A perfectly struck, uncirculated 1996 D Lincoln penny with a dramatic error has even been auctioned for over $1,000. If you want to hunt for treasure, here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. It should be a clear D below the date. Examine the coin under a magnifying glass or microscope. Check for doubling on the lettering or numbers. Look for smooth edges, full details on Lincoln's face and coat, and a clear memorial on the back. Keep an eye out for off-center strikes, unusual cuts, or missing details. Grade the coin. The higher the grade, the higher the price. And if you think you've found something special, consider getting your coin professionally graded and certified. So there you have it, the full story of the 1996 D Liberty 1 cent coin. From its humble origins at the Denver Mint to its potential value in the collector's market today, this little coin is more than just a penny, it's a piece of history. And who knows, the next time you check your change, you might just find a coin worth far more than face value. If you enjoyed this video, 1 cent from the year 1997. This tiny copper piece might look ordinary, but it holds a rich story of American heritage, historical significance, and, for some, unexpected value. So grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover everything you need to know about the 1997 Liberty 1 cent. The US 1 cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909. Introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse has always featured Lincoln's profile, making it the longest-running design in U.S. coinage history, in 1959. To mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, the reverse design changed from wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. This is the very design you'll see on the back of the 1997 penny. By 1997, the Lincoln Memorial cent had become a staple in pockets and piggy banks all across America. But don't let that fool you. Some of these coins have turned out to be hidden gems for collectors. Let's go over the basic specs of this coin. Obverse: front features Abraham Lincoln facing right with the inscriptions Liberty and the date 1997. Reverse: back shows the Lincoln Memorial with the words United States of America, e pluribus unum, and 1 cent. Mint marks: these coins were minted in 3 locations. No mint mark equals Philadelphia. D equals Denver's equals San Francisco. Proof coins. Composition: 97.5% zinc, 2.5% copper. Plating diameter: 19.05 mm. Weight: 2.5 grams. The 1997 Liberty 1 cent coin had very high mintage numbers, meaning billions of them were produced. Here's a breakdown. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, approximately 4.62 billion coin. Denver Mint, D approximately 4.62 billion coins. San Francisco Mint, S proof around 2.05 million coins with over 9 billion coins made for circulation. These pennies were everywhere. However, high mintage doesn't always mean they're worthless. Certain rare errors or pristine conditions can fetch high prices. Now let's talk about the fun part: rare varieties and error coins from 1997 that are selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. 1. Double die errors. Some 1997 pennies were struck with slight misalignments that caused doubling on the Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date. These double die obverse, DDO, coins are rare and highly valuable. 2. Off-center strike. A 1997 penny that was not struck perfectly in the center can be worth $50 to over $200, depending on the percentage of the off-center strike and whether the date is visible. 3. Broad strike error. A broad strike happens when the coin is struck without the collar that gives it its shape. These coins can fetch anywhere from $30 to $100 plus, depending on the condition. 4. Clipped planchets. These coins have a bite missing from them due to a minting defect. Values range from $20 to $75.50. High-grade MS67 Plus and Proof coins. A regular 1997 penny may be worth 1 cent in circulation, but in mint state 67 or higher, it can be worth $100 to $1,000 plus, especially if graded by top agencies like PCGS or NGC. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, if flawless, can also bring $50 to $150 or more. As of today in 2025, here's a quick snapshot of what collectors are paying. Regular circulated 1997 penny, 1 cent to 5 cents. Uncirculated MS65, $1 to $5. High-grade MS67 Plus, $100 to $7,501,997. DDO, double die, $150 to $1. 500. Proof 1997 S&PR 69 Deep Cameo, $30 to $150. Auction sites and coin marketplaces like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections often list 1997 Lincoln cents with rare errors for big bucks. One rare example with an off-center strike and double die recently sold for over $1,200. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Here's what to do: check mint mark, look under the date. No mint mark equals Philadelphia, D equals Denver, S equals San Francisco. Proof: inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for doubling, misalignments, or off-center strikes. Look at condition: the better the condition, the more it's worth. Uncirculated coins or coins with no scratches are prized. Get it graded. If your coin looks flawless or unique, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for official grading. So there you have it. The 1997 Liberty 1 cent, a coin that most people pass by without a second glance, could be a valuable collector's item hiding in plain sight. Whether it's a rare error, a high-grade gem, or just a nostalgic piece of history, this coin reminds us that every penny has a story. If you have a 1997 penny, check it today. You might be holding on to a rare and valuable piece of American numismatic history. If you enjoyed this video, don't cent coin from the year 1998. This little copper-colored coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but it holds more value and history than you might ever imagine. So stay with us till the end, because you could be holding on to a potential goldmine without even knowing it. The 1998 Liberty 1-cent coin, more commonly known as the 1998 Lincoln cent, is part of the long-running Lincoln penny series that began all the way back in 1909. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the classic bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has become an American icon. Above Lincoln's head is the word Liberty, and to the right, the date 1998 is inscribed, representing not just a year, but a piece of American history. The reverse side of this coin, used from 1959 to 2008, showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a beautiful tribute to the nation's 16th president, designed by Frank Gasparo. Hidden within the design is a tiny yet visible image of the Lincoln statue sitting between the columns of the memorial, a unique detail not found on most U.S. coins. The 1998 Lincoln cent was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark; Denver Mint, marked with a D; San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, for proof coins. Now, let's talk about how many of these coins were produced. Philadelphia Mint struck over 5.8 billion coins. Denver Mint produced about 5.2 billion coins. San Francisco Mint produced around 2.1 million proof coins in total. Over 11 billion Lincoln cents were produced in 1998, making it a very common coin in circulation. However, as every collector knows, it's not always about how many were made, it's about how many survived in mint condition, and whether they contain errors or unique varieties. The 1998 Liberty 1 cent is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. This was the standard composition after 1982, when the U.S. Mint moved away from solid copper coins due to rising metal costs. Specifications: diameter, 19.05 mm; weight, 2.5 grams; edge, plain. Design features: obverse, portrait of Abraham Lincoln, Liberty, date, and motto, "In God We Trust." Reverse, Lincoln Memorial with the words "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" above, and 1 cent below. Now here comes the exciting part: rare errors and varieties. Some 1998 Lincoln cents are worth far more than just 1 cent, especially if they have double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or are in pristine uncirculated condition. One of the most valuable and sought-after varieties of the 1998 penny is the 1998 White AM reverse. Normally, the letters A and M in America are very close together. But in the White AM error, there's a noticeable space between them. This variety was not intended for circulation and is extremely rare. If you're lucky enough to find a 1998 White AM penny in mint state, it can fetch between $50 and $800, depending on the condition. In MS67 grade or higher, some examples have even sold for over $1,000 at auctions. Other common errors to watch out for: double die obverse, DDO, especially visible in the lettering like Liberty or the dad off-center strike, can range in value from $10 to $100 plus. Clipped planchets or die cracks. Let's break down the market VA of the 1998 Liberty 1 cent as of today. Circulated condition, regular strike still worth face value, around 1 cent. Uncirculated condition, MS60 to MS65, can range from $1 to $10. High-grade specimens, MS66 and up, valued between $25 and $100. Proof coins from San Francisco, with S mint mark, valued around $3 to $20. Rare error coins like White AM or DDO, $50 to over $1,000 based on condition. Keep in mind, coin values are highly influenced by condition, rarity, grading, and demand. Coins that are graded and slabbed by professional services like PCGS or NGC fetch a much higher price. So, next time you get change back from the store, don't toss those pennies aside. You never know when a 1998 Liberty 1 cent could be the key to a small fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just getting into the world of numismatics, the hunt is thrilling and the rewards can be life-changing. If you learned something new today or enjoyed this deep dive into the 1998 Liberty 1 cent, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on valuable coin updates, history, and price guides. Let us know in the comments, have you ever come across a 1998 penny with a white AM or any rare error? We'd love to hear your story. Thank you for watching, and until next time, happy hunting and keep checking your change.